Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Always remember to subscribe, click the bell so that whenever we put up new videos you could get it, and share to your friends. Um, for our followers, as you already know, I'm a Nigerian, she's a Jamaican, we are a couple, we are living here in the United Kingdom, and this is our channel. For newcomers, this is our channel, that's our baby boy, and yeah, the topic we have today is just common question most people are asking these days. Uh, most of us are prone, most of us in diaspora that have left our countries to live in this Western world. Most of us make the decisions to go back to get a husband or a wife when we are ready. So we just want to talk about that.
Because I'm asking you why Nigerians or Africans always wanted to go back home and get married. Like they don't really like married outside their culture. Some of them, like most of them, even though these days you find Nigerian and Jamaican that get married, they are different culture, but most time they rather to go back home and get married. Like why?
Well, in my own opinion, those things are becoming the things of the past. And I believe why they believed in going back home to marry in those days, I'm going to call it in those days, is because they think.
It's not in those days. They're still doing it now.
Yeah, well.
But in those days.
Well, okay. Well, I believe so because my opinion is not everyone's opinion. Even though there was a time, not even quite long ago, me too, I was thinking that's is what I was supposed to do. So yeah, you're right. It's even these days, nowadays. So I believe, I believe, yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I believe the reason is people think going back home to get a wife or husband, they think they would get a more trusted person, someone from the same culture, because culture plays a lot of important role in relationship. The role culture plays is that, if it is the same culture, it's already automatically known that what I understand is what you understand. What I see as a bad thing is what you see as a bad thing. What I see as normal routine is what you see as normal routine. That's the difference between culture. So I think people, because of this kind of cultural differences, they believe if they go home and get a wife or a husband, life will be more easy because the culture, their belief is the same thing. That's what I think. That's why I think people go home to marry for.
That's what you think?
Yeah.
Okay then. You think that a lot of people go back home, they go bring somebody here thinking they're calm, they will obedient to their partner and all of this, and then when they take them here,
Yeah.
most time some of them are good, but out of 100 I think you will only find 10% is obedient to their partner or whatever. But most time when they come here, when they take them from back home and take them here, then after some time, yeah, they start change. They start getting to know the system. They start getting to the lifestyle and start meeting other people. People tell them this, and then they start turn on you. You know, sometimes doing that. A lot of people want to get married outside their. No want to get married outside their culture. They want to get married inside their culture and think the relationship will work better when you go back home and get somebody married and bring here. But for me, I think that's just a big mistake. A big mistake. Because you're just going to waste your money, waste your energy, providing all those documents and everything, and then that person just, once they got through with what they want, get through the gate and everything, then just gonna leave you. Then you're gonna end up feel the consequences, innit? Yeah, so I don't have a problem with people going back home and get married and all of that. But I'm living in the UK for so long, and I've seen and hear people that talking about their experience with marrying people from different part of the world, take them here, and then they get disappointed. They get disappointed, you know. So personally, me, I always tell myself that it's good when you can help somebody from your own place and all of that, you know. It's good, but some of them, they always just come nice and everything, and then by the time you take them and everything, then after some times, then just start taking advantage of you. So yeah, have you ever been married back home before?
I
Have you
tried.
tried it?
I tried marrying back home twice, which I now regret. At the same time, I appreciate because I regret because I wasted a lot of time thinking that would have been the best thing. But I appreciate it because not trying wouldn't have opened my eyes to the reality, you know? So I both regret and appreciate it, but at the end of the day, it's a lesson. It is good that I tried. Because I'm a very persistent someone, I don't give up. That's why I had the ability to try twice. Yeah,
Twice.
twice.
And still you end up with me, a
Yeah,
Jamaican.
not just twice, but listen, not just twice consecutively, but twice after 9 years apart. Nine
Wow.
years apart, the first trial and the last trial.
So what happened?
Well, I don't know if it is nature, God, or some kind of my guardian angels. They just push the marriage away from me immediately after marrying.
Wow.
They don't allow me to stay there so long in the marriage, waste time, or even bring the person. Immediately after marrying the person, trouble will start. They will get impatient, or they will just get totally impatient. They want to come, they want to come, they want to come.
Wow.
They don't understand that documents have to be done. There are some procedures that you have to come back here do before bringing them. And then, in both occasions, they are the one that said they can't wait.
Wow. So
Yes,
that's a red flag.
they can't wait anymore.
So as soon as they get married, they expect they just should take them like immediately.
Yeah, they don't understand. So
Wow.
that is it. And in some in some aspects, just like as I said in the beginning, people believe, and I believe that it worked for people in those days, but things have changed now. In those days, people of the same culture tend to understand themselves more, and that's why people thought it should be like that always. But people should realize that the trend has changed.
But don't you think, I personally think that people who married outside their culture, the relationship works better than when you're married to your own. Because what I find out, like when you're married to your own, like say if I'm with a Jamaican now,
Mm-hmm.
you will think that if I'm in an argument,
Mm-hmm.
the two of we are argue and we are curse, and he can tell me bad things and me can tell him bad things, like we don't respect each other because we come from the same culture,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But when a two different culture, you find out say you kind of have more respect for,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, but it is generally like that. Eh? People tend to respect strangers more. Generally it is like that. But for some kind of people, people that just doesn't even want argument at all. People that just want a kind of tailored, easy-made, custom life. They would expect that this person being from my culture, automatically this person knows what is generally acceptable and what is not. So that will make life easier. Did I
Yeah,
explain?
I understand what you say, but me feel like, to be honest, sometimes when you just the two person from the same culture get married, one of them always try to abuse each other. Sometimes you find the wife they horrible too. You know, me find out sometimes a lot of man
Mm-hmm.
take up these ladies from Africa, Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or any other way. And when the wife then come here, then treat the man really bad in a secret.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they abuse the man while the man have to
Mm-hmm.
work so hard because I hear stories. I do hear stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, while the man works so hard doing so many jobs, you know,
Yeah.
trying to bring them back home. And because when they come to the UK, they find out this is a woman country. Yeah.
Yeah.
And soon as they get papers or anything, the country benefit them more than how it
Yeah.
benefit the man. So they start thinking, oh, I can do without a man, I can live without a man, you know, I will get this, I will get that. And then
Yeah.
they start abuse the man will take them here.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So me find that that's not good. You have to just be grateful and that make a lot of that too, not only Nigeria, even other part of the world, you
Yeah.
know.
Even Asians, it
Even
happens.
even even Jamaica. But if a
Yeah.
Jamaican go back home and get and married people come here and then just so disrespectful. Sometimes they come they don't wanna work. They want the woman to maintain them and all of that. You know, then just so disrespectful. That's why I never would have think whether go back home and get married still, to be honest.
You see, that's this issue we are talking about. It has so many reasons attached to it why people behave like that. So many reasons, you know. Number one is orientation, people's brain, people's thinking, people's expectations. Number two is economic background, you know, because most people, most of us, developing country or third world country, all we have in mind when the question of going to Western world, all we have when the question comes up, all we have in mind is going to make wealth. You understand? So if someone is having in mind that if he's married or if she's married to someone living in the Western world,
Mm-hmm.
that is an open door for wealth, and then that becomes the focus. Marriage and family is not the focus anymore.
Wow.
It's the wealth. So that is number one reason why people that are being married home and brought here, why the marriage doesn't work, because the focus is not marriage and family. The focus is coming to make wealth.
True.
You know, so there are so many reasons
Mm-hmm.
why those marriages doesn't work.
And the next one too, I think, why a lot of them don't, some of those marriages don't work too, because especially women, when they start getting into age,
Yeah.
they tend to think that they need to get married. You know, so anybody approach them
Yeah.
from far away, and
Mhm.
they, oh, I like you know, can
Yeah,
we get
they
married and
just
whatever.
jump into the
They just rush
relationship.
into the relationship,
Yeah.
get married. Because
And
I have a friend now that experienced this. She went back to Nigeria. She went back to Nigeria and married to somebody traditionally, I think, but they're not fully married yet. And now she's saying, oh, she's watching the person because um, it seems like that person only want papers. And if you tell her, like, you know, try to advise her, they don't want to listen, they don't want to hear. So, what I would say to ladies, age is just a number. Don't rush into getting married because you think your age is going and stuff like that. Just be patient and just wait. God will send you somebody at the right time. Don't rush. Don't let peer pressure make you go and marry people that don't mean good for you.
yeah,
For
but
peer pressure is bad.
I know in that case, luck is needed, because sometimes you don't really know who mean good for you and who mean bad for you. Men are deceitful, just like
Exactly.
women too. Sometimes people are so deceitful that even the one that doesn't mean good for you tends to appear
Yes.
more calm, more loving, more promising, more everything.
Mm-hmm.
And women fall for that a lot. Even men too.
It's true.
Men mostly go for physical appearance, beauty, or things like that. So in that case, luck has to play a role
A
here.
true attack because
You know.
this my friend. This my friend. She's saying she's watching this person, but I'm saying what she's doing doesn't even make sense Because if a man needs something from you, they can be the nicest person to you and do everything that you want. Yeah, until they get what they want. You know, so she watching that person, that at the end of the day that person's gonna get what he wants. And then he's gonna leave. Because I see so much of that happening. You know, so much stories and all of that. So just have to be careful and try different culture. Try it. If you see somebody were interested in you and that person like you and they're from a different nationality, you know, just try. Sometimes it works.
The bottom line of the story is that if you see someone that your life goes along with, don't mind where the person is from. Don't just put that ethnic barriers in front, because whoever comes from where you come from doesn't really matter if the person doesn't really